Hey, you guys, good morning. This is Shannon with Survive and Thrive, and today is my Bright Idea Monday. So, for my Bright Idea Monday, we're talking about this great idea that we came up with: recover and rebuild. So, Survive and Thrive is going to be October, October 15th, and we're celebrating the 6 years of being cancer free, but also bringing you Survive and Thrive, which have great speakers, great content, and fundraising for cancer survivors and raising money to be able to support them during this journey and help them cover the cost of their copays. So, if you know, and if you know anyone, or if you haven't, just to let you know, cancer is definitely a very, very expensive treatment. The lifestyle is very expensive in the sense of it's very particular, and it does take adjustments, but it can be done, and that is where we come in. We come in to support, women, men, children, and and pets at some point that are all affected by cancer. So when we talk about, hi cat, when you talk about the big C and what has been plaguing our country, the world thus far, cancer has continuously to still be there, on the ready, which is something that, of course, with research and the strides that have been taken place in order to mitigate and to alleviate us from this disease, it is still there, and it is still impacting millions of families all over the world. So, our goal is to bring you recover and rebuild because, again, some of you may say that you're not impacted by cancer, but all of us have been impacted by setbacks, which is what cancer is. All of us have been affected by worry, as well as burnout, as well as self sabotaging behavior. Knowing it or not is the key, but knowing that it all happens, because the minute you start thinking about something other than moving yourself forward, and whenever you start putting things off, procrastinating, as well as worrying about it, that is self sabotaging. So our goal is to bring you R&R. So if you want some R&R, you want some recover and rebuild. And as I share, recover and rebuild was definitely progress and a project that just came about, and it was inspired by Adrienne. Adrienne is going to be one of our speakers. She is also one of our ambassador support folks, and she has a company that's called Rebuilt, and working with her over the years, with her company and helping her plan. Rebuilt has turned out to be very, very wonderful. You can check her out. She has a workshop that she just did that was called Girl, I Love You. And as she stated, it was a love letter to herself, because again, ourselves, we can be a little hard on ourselves, but we also know, we're not self-loathing and self-fulfilling ourselves, and that's definitely not Christ-like. And of course, in the last days, as it states, that we will become lovers of ourselves, but we do need to have some self-love and self-protection to the degree that we are doing what's best for ourselves is what's best for those who are around us, because giving is key and giving is godly, and we want to be able to stay in that light. So when she did rebuild, it was just great, because Survive and Thrive is about recovery, and it's about coming together and bringing things together and bringing people together. So when looking at rebuild is that other end that complements recovery, because recovery, you are recovering, your body is building, or your mind is building, or your relationship is rebuilding, and you're finding the pieces that have been lost or broken, and you're putting them back together. So when you're putting things back together, when you look at recovery and break it down to its lowest common denominator, it is about bringing things together and healing and getting stronger again, so that you can function. Now, when you go over to the rebuild side, it's about now taking the tools, the resources, and the plan, and coming together and putting something together that is going to put you back in a place that's even bigger, better, stronger. So that's our goal, is to help you with Recover and Rebuild. Now, Recover and Rebuild is going to be August 27th. The tickets are available now. You can go and get your tickets. Tickets are just $10. This is our fundraising event to support Survive and Thrive, that we're going to be using evidence-based methodologies. We're going to be using protective factors and SWOT analysis. And these are things that are definitely evidence-based as well as strength-based. So if you're looking for, a workshop that is actually using evidence-based and strength-based based methodologies that can help you actually move forward, and something that's not a quick fix, it's not a cookie cutter, it is something that is actually going to support you. This is an opportunity for you to be there. So when you look at also the fact that where you are now and where you want to be, where you are on a mental, sociological level, where you are thinking about how you can strengthen yourself and get yourself to the point where you are looking to make some changes. So if you want to make some changes, you want to get some R&R, definitely Recover and Rebuild. You can again find it on Eventbrite under Recover and Rebuild. You can find it there. You could also go to Survive and Thrive website that's down below in the yellow area there, and you can get tickets there as well. So I would love to see all of you guys there. It's been great, and I am going to log off. But again, as a bright idea, and this is such a great idea. It is a great idea because it actually is going to bring impact to you and to your lives. So if you're dealing with, burnout, because again, this pandemic has burnt us all out at some point. People have checked out, checked off, and just kind of just looking at things. But if you are wanting to get past burnout, you want to also support yourself and prevent yourself from having sabotaging behaviors. This is an opportunity for you to do so and make a change in the lives of a cancer survivor and their loved ones. So, with all of that, I thank you guys for being here. You guys have a wonderful morning, a wonderful bright idea day. And we're going to leave you guys with a little bit of another video so that you guys can enjoy that. And it's Save the Date for Survive and Thrive. See you guys.